Hello, hello YouTubers. I wanted to, I was thinking the other day of some things that I've gone through, and one of them was psychology. I went through a lot of psychology classes in college, and in fact ended up working in the mental health as a counselor for schizophrenics in the mental health field for a lot of years. And it comes in, kind of handy when you're driving a taxi. Because when you're dealing with the public, you get all kinds. But anyway, there were some many interesting experiments that I learned about, and one of them had to deal with chimpanzees and the concept of a token economy. The whole idea was, the behavior modification. B.F. Skinner's classic pigeons that would tap on a button, a colored button, and get a pellet of food, and they taught them how to do this over and over, and anyway, the pigeons learn how to do certain behavior and get rewarded, like Pavlov and the dog and the ringing under the bell and stuff like that. Well, chimpanzees are more intelligent than dogs or pigeons, so the researchers thought that they would try a token economy concept, where if they did certain things, certain behaviors, they would be rewarded with a coin, an actual coin, and that they could use to put into a slot and get food, like maybe a piece of fruit, banana, an orange or something, or some other kind of treat, or even basic food. So they had this large enclosure, and the devices were in the middle. They had, I don't know, 5 males, 3 females, something like that. Maybe it was evenly divided, I'm not sure. But what they wanted to try to do was test to see if they would continue to do. So they made the test a little harder. The the chimpanzees had to perform more complicated tasks as the experiment went on to get the tokens to buy the fruit or whatever they were buying. And so what had happened was everything was going along pretty well. Well, after about 2 weeks, all of the males started losing a lot of weight and were really looking malnourished, and they didn't understand it because they were doing the things to get the tokens. Well, over in the corner of the enclosure was a female chimpanzee who had stacks of coins in front of her. And the researchers hadn't figured on that at all. So, and you know what she was doing? I know, isn't that great? The chimpanzees were actually giving up food just to give her the tokens. Anyway, so that was just one of those little experiments that don't turn out the way that the researchers think they're going to, and so it pays to just allow things to develop naturally and not to try to force things. Anyway, that was just one of the, I was thinking of that the other day, thought maybe you'd get a kick out of it like I did, and that's about it. We'll talk to you later. Bye-bye.